Welcome to this visual guide for Empire of Storms, Book 5 in the Throne of Glass series. In this video, I want to make this book easier to actually see while you read. There are no plot spoilers here, but you will hear names, places, and bits of lore from the book. So if you want to go in totally blind, this video is not for you. And if you are looking for my visual guides for the earlier books, I will leave those in the description. With that out of the way, buckle up. By this point, the story is fully out in the world. You are off the palace floor and out on coasts, islands, ruins, and open water. Empire of Storms feels bigger on the page because the settings are bigger. The first place that lands for me is Skulls Bay. Skulls Bay looks rough, crowded, and sun-beaten. I see ramshackle wooden buildings, bright paint faded by salt, crooked docks, patched sails, and ships packed so tightly into the harbor that the masts almost blur together. The streets feel busy and dirty. Pirates, vendors, kids running through gaps, people leaning in doorways, people watching everyone else. The harbor defense does a lot of the work fast. Shipbreaker is a giant chain stretched across the mouth of the bay. In my head, it is black iron, thick, old, wet with spray, barnacles crusted along the links. The two watchtowers on either side make the whole entrance feel trapped off from the open sea. Then there is the sea dragon. I always see low lantern light, smoke under the rafters, wet boots on old planks, and tables cut from the sterns of conquered ships. That detail gives the whole place its personality. Even the furniture looks stolen from something bigger. The whole bay moves, water hitting pylons, ropes straining. That is the opening image of this book for me. Noise, sun, sea, and too many ships. From there, the visual world keeps widening. This book spends more time on coastlines, coves, ships, decks, sails, and open water than the earlier ones. I always feel the horizon more in Empire of Storms. More sky above the scene, more wind in it, more room around the characters. Then you get the Stone Marshes, and everything drops flat. The Stone Marshes look like a city that drowned a very long time ago and never came back. Broken domes, crumbling stone, brackish silver water sitting still between the ruins, mold green grass, bone white reeds, mud that pulls at your boots. Nothing there feels fresh. Nothing feels loud. I picture a place where the shapes of buildings are still visible, but only just. A roofline, a dome, a wall sinking back into the marsh. Enough to tell you there used to be something grand there, not enough to make it feel alive. Skulls Bay gives you color and movement. The Stone Marshes strip all of that away. Then the people start to stand out more clearly against those settings. Rolfe fits Skulls Bay the second he shows up. Dark hair, sea green eyes, dark leather gloves, pirate lord posture. He looks like someone who belongs near salt water and keeps score. He has a magical map running from fingertip to wrist, shifting across his skin. It is a great visual detail because you clock it once and remember him instantly. Let's move on to Gavriel, the Lion of Dorian, who you already know as Aedion's father. And before anyone says he should look older because he is ancient, remember his Fey lineage. He looks solid and hard to move. Cropped golden hair, tawny eyes, tan skin, heavy muscle, and that black tattoo band around his neck. He is the kind of character who fills space even before he says anything. And then there is Fenrys, the white wolf. He has golden curly hair paired with striking bronze skin and dark, observant eyes. There's a faster presence to him, a sharper, more feral edge. You'll often spot him wearing a fine gray jacket with gold embroidery on the lapels, left casually unbuttoned over a white shirt and a muscled chest. Then there are the returning characters. Let's have a look at our beautiful Dorian. The pale scar around his throat changes his whole face and whole silhouette. Add Damaris in his hand, and he feels more severe than he did before, more stripped down, less princely polish. Aedion looks rougher too. His golden hair has grown longer. He carries himself different. He's more war-worn than courtly now. And then there is Lysandra. She can easily change her appearance, but often she looks like this. She has chopped her dark silken hair so it now falls just to her collarbone. She is exquisitely beautiful, with striking, up-tilted pale green eyes. But beneath that refined, courtly polish hides a fiercely protective and lethal predator. You will most often see her prowling the camp as her favored and majestic ghost leopard. Manon gets one of the strongest visual upgrades in the series here. The suit of dark metal armor, shaped like intricate wyvern scales, gives her a much harder, unyielding outline. Then the crowned steel helmet pushes it further. Dark metal and 6 blade-like points jutting upward. She looks made for the sky and for battle. Ilide has a very different look from everyone else around her. Heavy kohl around the eyes, red painted lips, and blood-red robes. Beads and charms hanging from a big, arching headdress. It is showy, built to distract, built to hide the person inside it. Then the monsters start doing their part. First are the Ilken, standing 8 feet tall with bat-like faces, double rows of needle-like teeth, and dark, intelligent human eyes. Then there is the Bloodhound, a bone-white beast with leathery wings, lidless eyes, and a thick red tongue she uses to literally taste the wind and track her prey across the world. Finally, the oceans are terrorized by sea wyverns, serpentine leviathans bred for naval battle. Moving faster than racing dolphins on fin-like wings, these massive beasts will relentlessly hunt anyone who harms their offspring to the ends of the earth. Let's take a quick look at some of the standout objects in this book. The fire lance feels brutal and practical, a heavy mechanical metal weapon with enough destructive force to look like siege equipment, yet still carried by a single warrior. Gauldron is easier to clock instantly because of the huge ruby in the hilt, glowing a deep blood red like a live ember. The Amulet of Orinth has a stranger look, all bent, warped metal wrapped around a vivid blue stone that flickers with cobalt fire. Then there is the spider silk, just a small square of white fabric, no bigger than a handkerchief, but shining with that eerie iridescence that makes it look almost like woven starlight. So that is the movie in my head for Empire of Storms. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the ride. If you like these kind of videos, bless your algorithm with a like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what stands out most to you visually in Empire of Storms. The places, the people, or the monsters. See you next time.